Just so.
Vietnam.
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 Just so Vietnam.
Hello and welcome to Just So Vietnam, a Vietnam travel guide and also a guide to the way of life here. Join us for the next 10 minutes as we explore modern-day Vietnam through the eyes of expats who call it home. Here's the headlines for today's show. Wondering why Vietnamese people use two sets of calendars in the year? Let's find out with Mr. Questioning Sam Batterson in Just Ask. And then in our segment of Just Try, discover the mystery of the ghost rice and the wetland ecosystem in the Cham National Park. And last but not least, a guide for family travel in Vietnam will end our show for today. Did you know that in addition to the standard Gregorian calendar that most of the world follows, here in Vietnam people still use a different set of calendar from time to time? Let's find out more about the use of the lunar calendar here with my co-host Sam in the following segment of Just Ask.
Oh, today is the first day of the month. I haven't bought anything. I have to go. Bye-bye.
What's she talking about? It's like the 6th, it's the 7th today.
Ah, she's referring to like or lunar calendar.
What is the lunar calendar? Ciao Gagman. It's me, Sam, for Just Ask. The lunar calendar, as the name suggests, is a calendar based upon the monthly cycle of the moon. It takes around 29 days to complete one cycle. In the ancient past, it was used for important religious and agricultural activities. Nowadays, Vietnamese people don't use the lunar calendar as much as they used to, but it still plays an important role in their spiritual lives. All traditional festivals in Vietnam, such as the Cold Food Festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival, and of course Tet, are based on the lunar calendar. In fact, during Tet, you can see Vietnamese people switch entirely to using it. Festivals aside, every lunar month there are two important days to mark, the 1st and the 15th. According to Vietnamese folk beliefs, these are the 2 days to pay respects to ancestors, and also the best days to reflect upon past deeds. That's why many people choose to go vegan on these days, even though they're not Buddhists. Aside from using the internet, you can find the lunar calendar date by looking at a block calendar, like this. Here's one of the pages. So down here is today's date, but if you look in the bottom right corner, you can find the lunar calendar date. You know, as it's the first day of the new month, maybe I should get something new.
Oh, yeah.
Like a new haircut.
Oh, wait. No, Sam, wait.
Cham National Park is located in Dom Tháp province, covering total area of over 7,000 hectares. This is the 2000th Ramsar site in the world, whose biodiversity is being protected under the Convention on Wetlands. One of the attractions in Cham are the ghost rice fields, which are widely distributed, covering a total area of about 824 hectares. Let's follow our guest Marcus to learn more about the mystery of the ghost rice and the wetland ecosystem in the Cham National Park.
I am right now on my way to Cham National Park. This wetlands ecosystem houses an incredibly large amount of bird species. Right now, during the rainy season, the water is at its highest and the wetlands look at its best. Let's have a look. Chưa, đây là cái gì ạ?
Đây là cây lúa ma.
Lúa ma hả? Vì sao cái này tên là lúa ma?
Do đặc tính mình khi mình thu hoạch á, tại vì cái hạt lúa này nó có cái đặc trưng là khi gặp mặt trời mọc ấy nó sẽ rụng nó trốn đi, nó giống như là sợ, mà theo mà cái dân gian người ta nói thì nếu mà gặp trời thì sợ là chỉ là ma thôi. Do đó gọi là lúa ma. Xa xưa thì người dùng Đồng Tháp 10 có một câu là trên cơm dưới cá là dưới nước, còn trên cơm là cây lúa ma này.
Ok.
Sẽ nhờ vào cây lúa này sống sót qua được mùa nước nổi.
Wow, I can't imagine how the ghost rice can survive and experience the strongest growth in the flooding season. Marcus, please tell us more.
Ghost rice, or naturally grown rice, experiences the strongest growth in the flooding season. People in Đồng Tháp province consider this a gift from nature in a wetland with such hard conditions.
Oh, look at that, guys. That was quite a nice dive. Anh ơi, cái này cậu nhắc chưa?
Cái này là chưa cao đâu, tại vì nó sẽ lệ thuộc hoàn toàn vào mực nước. Cái loại này thì nước đến đâu thì nó cao đến đó. Người ta mà thấy cây lúa ma mà nó trổ bông á, là người ta biết là nước đã đứng rồi. Thì thường thì tầm tháng 12 nó sẽ chín rộ. Người dân sẽ thu hoạch vào thường là tháng 12.
The biodiversity and uniqueness of the wetland ecosystem sets Đồng Tháp up as a main tourist attraction for nature lovers.
It's really gorgeous. I mean, the birds, there are so many species here. In total, what was it, 230 species, and we've just been going around a little bit now, and we've already seen about 5 to 6 species. It's incredible the amount of biodiversity you encounter here in only a few minutes. Very, very nice.
Seasonal wetland meadows are one of the most common ecosystems in Cham National Park. The vast grassland is an abundant food source for the animals.
Đây là năng ống, đây là thức ăn chính của các loài chim như là chim chích nè. Thì trong đây có cái con cò ốc, nó cũng có đến đây để tìm thức ăn của con ốc bươu vàng á. Đặc trưng của vùng này là có khoảng hơn 80% là chim nước. Thì cái mùa nước này là mùa rất là lợi thế cho những cái loài chim nước.
Ok.
Seasonal wetland meadows are one of the most common ecosystems in Cham National Park. Plants growing at a high density have become mere grasslands, while other species have co-developed with other plant species to form the typical plant biosynosis of the wetland. The vast grassland is an abundant food source for the animals here. Whether your family is looking for a beach holiday, a hiking adventure, or a fun sightseeing trip, you'll be able to find it in Vietnam. Stay tuned as we've got tips for a family holiday in Vietnam in our segment of Just Go. Rich in nature and culture, Vietnam is jam-packed with fabulous activities for children. And here are some ideas for you to enjoy a family trip to Vietnam. A great way to get close to the local people is to join a community-based tour, and it's very likely that you can learn Vietnamese home cooking in the most authentic way. When you're in Hanoi, taking a cyclo ride is a popular option to enjoy the city. The seats will fit one adult or two children,
As you're here, don't forget to take a ticket to a water puppet show, a Vietnamese traditional form of art you can't find anywhere else in the world. South of Hanoi lies the karst peaks of Cham. Here you can take a rowing boat ride on the rivers that carve its way through the mountains and find yourself under the dark cave tunnels. Of course, there is so much more that you can do, and we'll discover them in the next episode of Just So Vietnam.
And with that, this episode comes to an end. If you like this program, then be sure to leave your comments on our fan page, VTV World, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Dan, and this is Just So Vietnam.